I have 5 games that I really like in 2015. Number 5 would be Monster Hunter 4. Because they changed a lot of things that I did not like from Monster Hunter 3, and they made everything 100 times better.
My favorite games. I'm gonna say for number 5, I'm gonna probably go with Pillars of Eternity. I found Pillars of Eternity to be such a well-written story. It feels like you're playing a poetry when you're playing on the game.
Well, I was gonna say Battlefront until Alex Verstappen, so I don't know. I guess from my favorite games, they're gonna be a bit different from you guys, I guess. But there's the Unfinished Tales 2, which came out. I really like that one. It's a cute little fairy tale story. No, same it was appropriate.
Probably Heroes of the Storm. I think I've put in a lot of hours into that game. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting to cross over from League so easily, because I've been an avid League player for maybe a good 3 years now. But Heroes definitely one of my top games.
My favorite games of 2015. Lots of games came out in 2015. Okay, I guess I would have to start with Rocket League. Rocket League was a great game. It was so addictive. It's still so addictive. It's like the perfect mix between simple mechanics and like a necessary teamwork, and it's just such a friggin' masterpiece of the mix of both. It's pretty too. Like, it's really pretty.
Number 4 is a game called Hand of Fate, which is pretty cool because it's a randomly generated action game, but it's like a fortune teller telling your story.
Number 4, I would probably go with Bloodborne. It was such a great game, and I have to say that I hated playing Dark Souls because I found the entire idea of just dying the most stupid thing.
Number 3 is a game that came out on multiple consoles, including PC, but nobody could play the PC game. So it's Batman Arkham Knight. The game was fantastic. It had its problems.
Lego Jurassic World on the PS Vita. That is so much fun. You get to build your own dinosaurs and like mix and match them. So I can have like a T-Rex head with like a Stegosaurus tail, and it's like a fucking killer beast.
Fallout 4, because although, like I said, it has its problem and the engine is really, really old. Let's get your shit together, Bethesda, and make a new engine, god damn it. I mean, I paid $60 for it, and I can't put it down. I go in, I play it for 5 hours, and I go back again the next day and play 5 hours, and I go back again the day after and I play 5 hours. It's non-stop fun.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yes, Rocket League also. So I played a bit of Rocket League, and I wasn't expecting to pick it up so quickly. I heard a lot of people talk about it, and they're like, try it in Rocket League. I think you actually told me to get it, and I did, and I liked it, and I hate you for it.
It's after we played it.
And after we played it, exactly. So that's another one of my top games for this year.
Even though the lag pisses me off, Game of Thrones Telltale series, fantastic. Nothing like seeing my favorite characters dying, being in control of it. Especially episode 4.
My number 3 game is gonna be StarCraft Legacy of the Void. I feel like for such a long period of time waiting for the games to come out in the StarCraft 2 Legacy, like I finally am getting closer towards the end. And you know, it is such a nice story, even though some people don't like it. I find it as like a pretty nice story. I really loved it, and I can't wait to finish the game. I'm like probably somewhere around 40 hours in, and I haven't finished because I'd like to get every single achievement in the map. If I don't get it, I have to restart all over again.
Next would have to be Shop Heroes. Shop Heroes, which I think I'm saying for pretty much everybody else in this video as well.
Yes!
Oh yeah. Totally hooked.
Which for some reason nobody bothered mentioning, is a spectacular game made by a company called Cloudcade. You manage a medieval shop. That's really it. You make weapons, you discover new weapons the more you make, you sell them to people, you send those people out on adventures so they can find you special things that you can then use to make better equipment to make it for them, and then the evil cycle of madness continues.
Yeah, I would say Rise of the Tomb Raider if it had come out on a console system other than Xbox One, so that is off that list. So in place of Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm gonna have to go with Lara Croft Go for iOS and Android. Beautiful game, like well done, immersive, I can't put it down.
My number 2 game is gonna be Batman Arkham Knight. That's another game that I haven't finished yet, and I have sunk a lot of time playing it. I just love Batman games. Batman is my favorite hero, what can I say?
After that would have to be Fallout 4. I was a fan of the old Fallout games and stuff like that. I enjoyed all of the games through the series. 4, as far as I'm concerned, is the best so far, and I have spent countless... I've stopped playing the game because I've just spent countless hours building my amazing shack place where all of my people will live.
Home.
My home, my settlement is like a semi-militaristic environment. It's pretty fun.
And number 1 is not gonna be a surprise.
And best game of the year.
Number 1, unsurprisingly enough, is
And I guess as my top game of the year,
It's gonna be The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3.
Oh, Witcher 3. Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Loved it so far. Haven't finished it yet, but so far I'm really engaged into the story. I'm really enjoying how... it's actually my first Witcher too, so I'm really enjoying starting at 3 when I should have started at 1. But anyways, that's another story for another day.
It's everything I want from an RPG. Great story, great combat, expansive world. Everything is so goddamn immersive.